Hey, I do want to mention something that Memet did. If you follow our show closely, there's a guy here who's been working here. How many years has Memet been working here so far, Gary? I'd say 2, 3?
I think it's about 2.
2 years. Memet going out there and doing some hardcore reporting. He went to a naked yoga class.
Oh, and did he do the class?
Yeah, he got naked, and I was kind of surprised because I know he's got, like, no penis. Good-looking kid and everything, but he's got no penis.
And who goes to a naked yoga class?
Well, you're going to find out because I got tape.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find the tape now. I should have been prepared, but I'm not. Naked yoga. I got it here.
I have no...
What?
I object to you saying I have no penis.
You have a small penis.
When you exercise, your penis becomes smaller, and when you're doing yoga, it's intense.
Yeah, but you told me, like, you don't even like women seeing your penis flaccid because it's so small.
Yeah, no, when it's not erect, it's not big.
Yeah,
but,
you got like a little tiny penis.
But when I become erect, it's all right.
Dude.
Nobody's saying you don't have a working penis.
Right.
Even the dude at Naked Yoga said you had a small penis, the instructor.
Well, compared to everyone else there that day, I think I might have
because let's be honest, you don't go to a naked yoga class unless you got a nice, big, thick cock.
Exactly, and that's what I found out, yeah.
You learned that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have told you that. You could have saved yourself a lot of embarrassment.
The instructor had the biggest penis of all.
Of course.
It was like 8 inches flaccid.
You wouldn't even think of doing naked yoga as a profession unless you were packed.
Were you embarrassed, like, when you pull, like, how does it work? You walk into the class, are people already naked, or was everyone clothed?
So I was one of the first people there, and I was thinking it was going to be a mix of girls and guys.
It was all dudes?
Yeah, it was like 99% dudes.
Gay dudes?
No, I think they were mostly straight.
Really?
But they're just into being looked at naked, I guess. Maybe there is some, like, underlying gayness going on.
Yeah.
But
I bet there's a lot of underlying gayness in that.
Yeah, no, as soon as you get there, you got to take your clothes off. And, like, I'm still sort of traumatized from this.
Why? Because everyone was bigger than you?
Yeah, and it's so emasculating because...
like when you're doing poses... It's like a guy's asshole wide open. And...
Oh, my God. So, again, because of my penis not being so large, I sat at the back of the class. I didn't want like everyone staring at me.
Right.
And so I'm just looking at like 40 guys doing downward dog with their balls hanging down. And the yoga...
Someone there's got to be gay with this concept.
And the yoga is so intense, like, you're sweating your ass off. So I'm literally watching the guy in front of me. Water was coming off his balls like a fountain. Like, it wasn't a drip. It was like a continuous stream of water.
There's a reality show in this.
And then, like, as I was walking around doing interviews, like, I kept stepping in puddles. Like
puddles of sweat. Do you, like, when
Is this a hot yoga?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said one guy had an erection, right?
Yeah, so as I was, you're not like looking at people's junk, but you are scanning the room.
Sure.
And there was this Asian dude who was laying on his back, and his little penis was just sticking straight up. He was the one guy tinier than me, but no shame. He was just letting it stick straight up, not trying to hide it or anything.
Let's see. Okay, so people pay $15 to do yoga and Pilates completely nude.
Yeah.
The ages of everyone ranged from 20 to 60.
Right.
When Memet went there were only 2 girls in the whole class.
Yeah.
Were they hot?
They weren't bad.
Right.
You would think the girls who show up to this would be a mess. And I think they are mentally.
Right.
But physically, they weren't bad.
Imagine 30 naked, hairy asses doing downward dog with their nuts hanging down. All right. So they would only let us do interviews if Memet got naked, too. So
yeah, I didn't do this for fun. I just, that's the only way they would let us to get in.
You took one for the team. Good for you, pal.
And I thought it's radio only, so none of you guys are going to see my penis. So.
No, we had a hidden mic. We had a hidden camera. All right. Here the instructor admits that there are no benefits to doing yoga naked. Here we go.
Why are you naked right now?
I started teaching yoga, and then I started doing things naked, and then I realized that maybe I would like to do these things at the same time.
What is the benefit to doing yoga naked?
There are no benefits to doing yoga naked.
So why are we naked again, I ask?
Because I like to be naked, and some other people like to be naked too.
Wow. It's like a nudist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again,
if
you had this guy's penis, you'd probably think, yeah, let's do yoga naked.
As Memet just explained, people really sweat a lot in the class, and
yeah,
the instructor says he loves the smell of sweat.
Oh, right.
That is like the worst fucking stink.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, but definitely a little strange.
How close are your cocks when you guys are talking?
Well, he kept walking around the class, so you'd be laying down and he'd be standing over you with this big penis, like just hanging.
Does he ever assist? Like, does he ever help you?
Not me.
No.
No, I was all right. I didn't need assistance.
Did he help anybody else?
Well,
your cock is in the way.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Do you enjoy the smell of sweat?
Oh man, it's the human smell. Why would we not like that? You know, I think sweat smells worse when we use deodorant.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I think BO, like what we know of as BO, is actually just because of deodorant.
He even admits to dribbling pee on the floor during yoga.
Oh my goodness!
Has anyone accidentally urinated?
You know, sometimes I'll use the bathroom before class, and then I'll get a couple dribbles, usually just on myself, on my mat or whatever. But again, that's a human thing. Perfectly natural, perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
That might have been one of the puddles I stepped in.
There's also a no-shame policy when it comes to getting an erection.
What's your policy on erections?
If you get a stiffy during class while everyone's moving and grooving, then just ignore it because it'll probably go away afterwards. If we like to hang out and have some food after class, if you got a boner, just cover it up. Just wear a towel until it goes away. It's a perfectly natural human thing, and we don't boner shame over here, but we also don't want people coming here.
You're boner shaming
trying
me.
to get off.
So they eat food naked too?
After the class is over, everyone just stands around mingling, eating cookies naked.
Really?
Together.
Did you do that?
Well, I stayed doing interviews with people. So.
Oh, you were nude in all these interviews.
Yeah, naked in these tapes.
Wow. Are the girls checking you out at all? Or?
I don't think so.
You hope not.
I mean, you got to wonder, like, why would a girl show up to?
Like, do they have like a big hairy bush? Because I picture yoga chicks with big bushes.
No,
they shave.
These girls were all right.
Like nice bodies.
Yeah, I mean, I would say solid 7s and 8s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
And how many people in the class?
No matter these crazy things I go to, there's always at least one hot chick. Like, I don't know what it is.
Like, if I had a big cock, I'd go to this because maybe I just go hit on chicks with my big cock.
But like I said, the exercise is so hard, and your blood is going to like all other parts of your body that your penis, like if you're like me, it becomes.
So why do you think the Asian guy got an erection?
I think he was just kind of chilling. Like, he was just laying on his back, not really getting into the exercise.
Here's Memet interviewing a black guy taking the class, and even though he's straight, he doesn't mind people getting boners and staring.
Why are you naked right now?
I like seeing myself naked, and I like seeing naked people.
If you saw someone get an erection, how would you react?
I don't care. I'm glad that people are getting off.
So when you interviewed this girl who was in the class, she's good looking and stuff. You're standing there naked with her, right?
Yeah.
Was she checking out your package?
No, I don't.
You know she did.
She may have earlier and saw that there was nothing doing.
Right. How small are you? Like an inch?
Well, I probably that day I probably was, honestly.
Yeah. So here we caught up with one of the girls in the class, and she told me
I can grow though.
You know, we get it, okay?
All right.
Listen, I can grow too. But...
Nobody saw you, Memet.
Yeah.
Well,
he's embarrassed. She didn't seem to mind that guys stared at her.
You were like the only girl in the class. There was one other girl in the class. Is that uncomfortable? Have you ever caught someone staring at your privates?
No, I haven't actually. People are like pretty respectful.
If you did?
I mean, it's there, it's out. Like, look at it or don't. That's up to you.
Wow. Jeez,
these are really nudists.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like praying before I took, the moment came where I had to pull my shorts down. I was like, just please don't let me down today. Because you don't know how big you're going to be.
Yeah, but do you put your hand down your pants and like shake your thing a little bit just to make it look bigger?
Before I got there.
You tried to chub up?
Like I stopped in like a Dunkin' Donuts or something in the bathroom and just saw what was happening. And I was okay at that point.
Right. Well, that's like me. When I go to the doctor,
I
kind of I seem okay all day. And then I get to his office and I realize, I'm taking my clothes off. And I was like, shit, there's nothing there. And it's embarrassing.
Yeah. That's what happened. Like a half hour later.
I wonder if girls go to naked yoga when they're having their period. Like, is there a string? Do you see any strings hanging out of these two girls?
I think, you know what? I believe I asked them that, and they said they just tell you to bring a towel, an extra towel, if you're going through that.
And like, do they burn your yoga mat afterwards, or do you bring your own yoga mat?
That was the one freaky part. They have like yoga mats they give you, and I think they just reuse them.
What? They reuse them?
I think so.
Don't they clean them?
Oh, you bring it. You bring a towel and you lay it on top of their yoga mat.
Damn right you do.
But you're sweating so much, and I don't know if the whole mat is covered.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, well, the people there are into it.
So finally, we asked guys to describe Memet's penis, and this is where it gets a little crazy. Yeah.
Can you describe my penis to a radio audience?
Let's go with a beautiful bell.
You got really weird balls, man.
And size-wise?
Oh, you're very small.
How would you rate my penis compared to people who come here on a daily basis?
It's like an acorn sitting atop a stack of dimes.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
That's the teacher, right?
Yeah. I have to say, that was probably an accurate description that day, but...
Yeah, we get it. On some days, you look bigger.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
Most days.
Right. Oh, wait, here's a guy who was in the naked yoga class with Memet. Yeah, hi.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
I'm fine. How was it being in the naked yoga class with Memet?
I got to tell you, with the long hair and the Gangster of Love tramp stamp, I thought he was a girl.
You did.
Then I wasn't sure if that was a dick or a huge clit. It looked like a baby carrot on top of two marbles.
So you stared at Memet's penis the whole time, and you were kind of really, really weirded out by it.
Yeah, it looked like a pimple. I tried to pop it.
Oh.
Right. So you went over to Memet and you squeezed his penis, and it was like you thought it was a pimple. You were trying to help him.
Yeah, and then I just thought it was like a mushroom top stuck to his balls.
I see. Well, anyway, Memet
He must sit down to pee, Howard. He has to. Even the fucking yoga mat was laughing at him.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Inchworms are better hung.
Wow. Sorry, Memet.
Good stuff.
No, that'll be going on for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure. But,
yeah.
How'd they get you to do this one?
That was the only way we could get in, and we were desperate for material, I guess.
Didn't you tell the guys you thought that the people at the yoga place were doing shtick, that your penis actually looked bigger?
Well, I did think they were trying to be funny. Like, they knew if they complimented my penis, no one would be interested in that.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Well, good for you, Memet. You've done it again. You put your balls on the line. Yep. You really did, and literally. And now we have a report on naked yoga.
Yes.